Hello, Aquarius. Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs in Leo season. What does it feel like for you? I'm excited to see. We just had the full moon in Aquarius at the beginning of this week. And I'm hoping that it brought some peace and clarity for you. Some truths rising to the surface, yeah? We are in the season of your direct opposite, the shadow self. Just those little bitty pieces of ourselves that we would prefer to keep under wraps. Maybe in moments of rage, you get the lion coming out, yeah? I mean, Aquarius is egoless. The opposite of that is the reckoning of the ego, yeah? So let's just see, guys. If particular players come up in the story, go ahead and feel free to reverse roles because I'm speaking to a lot of people here and it's going to be different for everybody. But we're going to pull some messages for you in the Leo season. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In Leo season, what is the energy for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in Leo season. Can you give me a card for Aquarius, please, Spirit? They're thinking. Ooh, okay. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. No offer. Maybe a bit of a delay being experienced here. Crossing your path, we have the Chariot. I feel based on illusions, okay? So maybe you had your sights set on a particular financial goal or material goal, something that you thought would bring stability, but it turns out it was masked in illusion. You thought you were moving forward, you thought you were headed toward the target, right? But you didn't have the full view. You got just past the kingdom, right? Just beyond the wall, and we stopped. The two classically horses are Sphinx statues here. We stop, we reflect, and we draw on, yeah, I'm just so focused on the black, the dark energy here, as opposed to the light. Some realization came, Aquarius, you know, and it's all right. Sometimes we have to get going on the journey to see where those roadblocks are. Rooting you down, you have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like in Leo season, ooh, shivers. Yeah. In Leo season, I do feel that the shadow self is coming to the surface for you. I know that I experience it in Aquarius season, honey. I know that I do. Is bringing up insecurity. You know, because you, Aquarius, you like to focus on other people. You like to focus on the happiness of the group, the contentment of the group. You don't want to shine that light back on yourself. But Leo season, powered by the sun, insists that you do so. So we're going to look at the past energy here. And because we're like midway through Leo season, we're going to see what Leo season so far has brought you, right? Which is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, okay? So we have a changing of cycle either way. Even though it's in the reverse, it's still a change of cycle, but it's painful. Let's get some clarity on that Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, can you please clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? Please clarify this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Temperance, the Lovers, and the Page of Swords in the reverse, okay? This is, oh my gosh, we are so reckoning with the parts of ourselves that we'd rather remain hidden, but they have to come to the surface, right? When they come to the surface, when we acknowledge the two sides of ourselves that we have, I mean, Lord knows we have more than two, okay? But let's just keep it simple with the two, right? The good and the bad. When we let that come to the surface, we learn to love and appreciate it, and more importantly, understand it, because we all have reasons for the way that we are, why we are the way that we are. It's not coincidence. One may say it is planned, right? We come here to learn certain lessons. Aquarius, you are so out of this world, out of this realm as it is. You are from somewhere else, honey. But you came here to learn about human experience. The advice here, and maybe you've already been experiencing it because this is in the past, but it's tempering the storm inside us as it comes to the surface. We got to take a deep breath. We could, just sit with it and look at it. Maybe without words for a while, right? Because we're not communicating about it. There is no message about it coming in externally. It comes from inside. And I do feel, Aquarius, that you've had people watching you go through this. And I wonder if those people have your best interest in mind. I would maybe just be cautious about that. We'll see what else comes up. But the spirit message this month is, let's learn to love ourselves. Let's think about ourselves, because we matter too. Most importantly, you should matter most to you. Nobody's ever going to care as much about you as you do. And certainly not until you do will anybody step up to that level. You got to show, oh God, these shoulds and have to, and you gotta, I'm sorry, the verbiage. I hope you understand. We could invite in such love and understanding if we had it for ourselves. People are just mirrors. They just come at you to mirror back to yourself what you're uncomfortable with, what you love, what you need to change. It's why we're not here alone. 5 of Swords in the upright position, Aquarius, from your crown. I feel like you feel alone right now. You feel that people are walking away, or maybe it's spirit. You don't feel the connection to spirit, right? Because this is in your crown. You feel like they don't have your back. They always have your back, especially in this darkest hour when you can just count on it. When you feel like they aren't there, they most certainly are. And maybe the communication, right, in the past energy here, it's lacking. Expression is needed, Aquarius, okay? Let's see what's in your immediate future. Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius. Dear God, your energy is all over this reading. Let's go back to the material for a second here, right? The vision of opportunity, what you thought was coming in for an opportunity, doesn't look so good now, right? We have a clearer view. And to some extent, especially in Leo season, It's gonna come up. You're gonna want to express it. Your anger, your disappointment. It's okay to do that, right? But let's be conscious of how we're doing that. Because when we run off all quickly, when we pop off like fire in the fire season, we become the Queen of Swords in the reverse. That's what's happening for you, right? It becomes illogical when you have all of the power, all of the air energy possible to be logical. We don't need to move so quickly. God, I know that's annoying. Maybe I'm projecting. I like to get things going. But, you know, we're fearing the hermit. We're fearing going within, shining a light on our being. I get it. This fear causes you to have doubts about where you're going, your place in this world. When you go inside, you don't like what you see. Externally, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, Aquarius. You just feel it's unfair. This season feels unfair to you. The cycle change has been unfair to you. You don't want to take action. Wow, the polarities here. You want to move, you don't want to move. You wish you could stay. You wish you could stay where you are. What is the most likely outcome for Aquarius in Leo season? What does Leo season have for Aquarius? Based on this reading, what does Leo season have for Aquarius? Six of Cups, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. What does it have for you? It has feelings of reflection, reminiscing on better times, easier times, times that were more full of love. But we're not working on it. We don't have the focus because I just wonder if now is the healing time, right? I think, Aquarius, if your hope and wish is not to move, to stay where you are because change is scary, that's why the reflections are happening. That's why you're looking back. On the bottom, you have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Swords in the reverse, King of Pentacles, Strength in reverse. Okay, let's talk about him. Finances are a burden, okay? Getting that together feels like a burden. You want to know why? Because externally, the influence, the people, you know, I want to say the people around you, the people that you hold close to you, are reflecting back what you believe. That you're never going to get it. That it'll never be your turn. That it's always everybody else's turn. It's not. We just, when we think like that, though, we prevent the blessings from moving in. We prevent freeing ourselves from this chamber of swords that is the entrapment of our mind, the anxiety. You know, she's really just not bound so tightly. She isn't. And I'm just noticing she's bound to a tree. Okay, it's the 8 of Swords in the reverse. We're going to want you to go into nature, okay? Perhaps metaphorically, bind yourself to a tree. Sit with a tree. What does the tree have for you? It has a lot. Trees are quite giving, especially in terms of anxiety. They will just soak it right up. Trees have a lot for us, okay? If you do not reckon with the ego, if you do not reckon with that side of yourself, hi Leo, if we don't tap into the higher self, if we don't acknowledge that we are both this raging lion and this calm woman, if we don't do it, we will continue the cycle of lack. Romance angels. The thing is, I don't know if Leo season ever feels like easy and breezy for an Aquarius. I'm sure there are years where it does. This isn't going to be one of those years for any of us. Not even my lion self. It's just emotional. It just is. And I feel the lion inside that needs to be tamed coming up every other second. So I say this for you to understand that you are not alone, and that if you reach out to others, you may find that they have something for you. They, you know, at the very least, it's a message of you're not alone. And if you're not going to reach out to anybody, let me tell you, you're not alone. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. We must release the past. We got to stop holding on to what was so that we can allow what is to show up at the doorstep. That's too many. Oh, okay. I guess it's not. Jeez Louise. Let's see. You deserve love. You are lovable. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. We let the child out in Leo season. You know, if we're doing it right. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Is it you or your partner, Aquarius? Because the theme of this reading says right now, it's you. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And could we just end on this beautiful note of let your friends help you? Hi, Mushu. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Maybe get a kitty if you don't have one already. A little spirit kitty. We're going to go into a chakra message for you, Aquarius, which will give you a little meditation that you can do in this time. Can you lie down? Hi. You can lie right on the cards even if you want to. There you go. There you go. What is the chakra message? It's this one. Faith of the third eye. I've been discussing the concept of the third eye with people lately, and a friend of mine had a great insight. You know, it's much more cognitive than people believe it is. When we open up the crown chakra, we receive messages from spirit, we gain insight, we connect to our higher selves. which is really all that spirit is anyway. The third eye is the cognitive ability to create the visions, to see clearly what is for us and what is not. Let's read about faith. Royal purple brick, I am more than I think I am. The legend. Hi. Peggy is terrified. She can't see past the wall in front of her, and it is preventing her from moving forward. She cries out for help. The great spirits appear and tell her that she is holding a royal purple brick, thinking it is a wall. They encourage her to place the brick back in the path and ask her not to give up on life. Peggy lowers the brick to the ground and courageously steps forward. Her future lights up. Inspiration. What frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you are experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. Personal inquiry. I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow myself to shine? Key ideas. Narrow focus. Miracles all around. Not following wise counsel. Not accepting your gifts. Using energy in a self-defeating way. Keywords are gift, muse, and fear. Aquarius, this is the time to let go and recognize your own gifts. Thank your guides for protecting you and not allowing you to give up. This is the first step in communicating and sharing with the world. The royal purple brick is part of your path, not the entire journey. That's some beautiful shit. We're going to see what crystal energy is for you in Leo season. Get a taste of the pretty things for a second. Undeniable beauty. What crystals are good for Aquarius in Leo season? Muscovite. This is a new one. Develop your foresight. What it is. Heady muscovite, also known as common mica, acts as a navigation tool for explorers and the supernatural and synchronistic. Who needs it? The pragmatic, empirical, and responsible. Anyone who has ever asked themselves, how did I not see that coming? Where to put it? Against your forehead while peering into the future? When to use it? When I want to believe is your MO. When I want to believe is your MO. When you feel like you've been missing the signs. When you have a problem logic won't solve. When you've blown the lid off with too much meditation, microdosing, or moldavite and need to get a grip. Develop your foresight. One more. What other crystal? Herkimer diamond. Damn, Aquarius. Power wash your energy. Herkimer diamonds are not, in fact, diamonds. They are far more attainable, extra hard, clear quartz beauties with their own alluring energetic properties. Found in New York's Mohawk Valley, the clarity and two naturally faceted ends, double termination, of Herkimers earn them their diamond moniker. Who needs it? Reiki masters, travelers on a spiritual path, highly sensitive people. Where to put it? In spaces you want to zone as sacred. When to use it? When you're reaching for clearer than ever through spirituality, therapy, or healing work, brush off all those unwanted vibes with the Herkimer diamond. Power wash your energy. Now then, Aquarius. This reckoning with the ego, this illumination of every creepy little corner of our being, is the beginning of a spiritual journey. It's the beginning of a want for more, an interest in more than what you see here in life on earth. Excuse me. It's more. There's more to it. And interest is popping up around this for you. Because Leo will shine a light. Leo just will. Are you down? Let's get a general angel message and then we'll leave it at that. Hey, baby. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yes, friendship is so very important right now, Aquarius. Please don't pull away from those that you love. Only move closer toward them and explore new friendships, okay? Go ahead and use that power of the third eye to be super cognitive and decisive about who you want in your life. Little buddy, thank you. Because there are people around to help you and Spirit is sending them to you. Do you have a message? Okay, guys. Wow. Right in the butt. Happy Leo season, Aquarius. I hope this was helpful.